Welcome to Mandarin with Lily, a YouTube channel where you can learn and improve your Mandarin. Eventually, you'll be speaking Mandarin just like a native. Today, we will talk about one of the most important and the most used grammar structure in the Chinese language, 是的 structure. Almost all of my students had a problem with this structure at first. One of the things they got confused about was they never could really understand and remember why and when they needed to use this structure. Let's look at one real scenario. I got to the office this morning at 8:30 and my colleague Audrey asked me, "Oh, Lily, did you have breakfast at home this morning?" In Chinese, this will be, 你今天早上在家吃早饭了吗? I answered him by saying, "Yes, I did." In Chinese, it is 我吃了. And then he asked me, "What time did you eat breakfast this morning at home?" A lot of my students would say something like this in Chinese. 你几点在家吃了早饭? This isn't wrong, but in Chinese, there's a better structure to use here, which is a 是的 structure. 你是几点在家吃的早饭? This sounds much better to a native speaker. Let me explain. Clearly, the time frame for the above scenario was in the past. In English, when we ask a question about a past action, we still need to acknowledge the fact that it's in the past. Hence, we say things like, did you? When did you? How did you? Etc. Well, Chinese is a lot more relaxed when it comes to this. Audrey asked me the first question, 你今天早上在家吃早饭了吗? This question used 了, which established that the time frame was in the past. In Chinese, once the time frame of an action is established, details like when, where, how of this past action is being asked. Speakers don't need to use 了 anymore. Instead, the 是的 structure is employed to do this job. It puts emphasis on the when, where, and how details. Be careful though, if the question is about the what detail of this past action, 了 should still be used. For example, Audrey asked me, 你早饭吃了什么? What did you have for breakfast? See, 吃了什么? I really hope the above scenario is clear to you and you start to really understand when to use this structure. Very often, you will notice that in a real-life scenario, there might not be an initial question to reveal we are talking about an action in the past. The speaker can straight away employ the 是的 structure in a question. For example, 你今天是几点起的床? What time did you get up today? The initial 了 question isn't needed here. Why? Because the two speakers are already talking. Obviously, both of them got out of bed this morning. You might have noticed in the sentence we said 吃的早饭, 起的床. The whole structure is subject plus 是 plus time, place, or manner, which is a bit we emphasize, plus verb plus 的 plus object, or we can put 的 after object as well. 是 can be omitted, but 的 can never be omitted. The more authentic way is to put 的 straight after the verb rather than put it after the object. I hope this video is making sense to you. In my own online course, you will find more content and exercises on this structure. If you would like to know more about my course, please send an email to info@mandarinwithlily.com. Thank you for watching. Happy learning!